Knock off my camera. Welcome. Welcome to my live. See this? I try to get me a playlist together on YouTube Music. Shout out to Pull Up Ken for the win. He told me I can go there for some music for my live stream. But one of the ones I like to listen to is got a commercial or advertisement like every minute, 2 minutes. So I don't know if I want to deal with that right now because we're about to get this work in. I'm about to do a workout. I don't know how long it's gonna last. All I know is I have 12 moves I want to get through. So we're gonna work for like 45 seconds per exercise, and then I'm gonna take a 30-second break in between each exercise. And I'm gonna move through these exercises. I'm gonna try to stay within the 30-second break time. You know, if I feel like I need a little more rest in between the exercises, then I'm going to take my rest. Where I am is after midnight. I've had a very busy day, but I woke up late. I had a busy day the night before, so I really didn't go to bed till late last night. So it's like my time is kind of pushed back. I had me a little snack. Look on my community tab. Popcorn and some peppers. If you watch my last upload, my vlog for Spring Rolls Cook With Me, I said I was trying to snack on veggies instead of like the tortilla chips. And I did great. I did great today. I'm proud of myself because we're at the point of these apps, where I have to tighten my diet a little bit more. I need to dial it in a little bit more. If anybody know what I'm talking about, when you're trying to get them apps to show through, your diet got to be clean, right? And I've been on this Operation Six Pack since October. Yeah, if you look at my shorts, it documents my first day of Operation Six Pack. It was like October 22nd or something. And I have before pictures as well. I'll show them later. I want to get to a very great place before I show them my before pictures, but I've come a long way. My stomach used to sit out to like here. Yeah, that was crazy, but I used to drink 1.5 liters of wine every day. Before that, it was 2 tall cans of beer, and I switched to wine, thought I was leveling up. But yeah, for a long time, beer head baby, didn't care nothing about no fat stomach. I was just wanting to drink my beer and then drink my wine. And now here I am working that off. And I'll think about that. I'll say the next time I want to take a sip. But no, I've been alcohol free for like, I had my anniversary last August for 1 year. So I'm approaching 2 years of no alcohol. The closest I get to alcohol is kombucha, fermented probiotic beverage. So, you know, and I think, here go commercials again.
Your favorite sports are on YouTube.
I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna try to find some music without the advertisement. Because when you're in the middle of working out, that can be a little distracting. But I do want something playing in the background. So just trying to set this video up. This is a late night workout. if you do slide through, give me 2 taps on the screen, please. Just like it. You know, you can like it and keep, going about your evening or morning, however you want to look at it. I know everybody gonna stick around, but I appreciate it if you like my live to help it gain more traction. Okay. And subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. I'm on a journey of evolutionary journey, okay? God has woke me up because your girl I was like going in a circle and I wasn't getting anywhere in life. And at 45 years old, I had a spiritual awakening. I went on a self-love journey. It woke me up. Ever since then, I've just been like, pew, and my life has totally transitioned. So now it seems like I'm at a point of my evolution where God has brought me back to fitness, and I've had a return to fitness. That's why my blogs is called Gym Life Return to Fitness. I believe that's what it's called because I started lifting weights when I was like 15 years old. I got a bench press for my birthday. Oh no, Christmas. I think I told the story on one of my last lives. But I think it's important because I'm returning to fitness. Fitness been a part of my life since I was a child. I just one day was like, I want to get muscles. I want to have body. I wanted muscles. Like I didn't want to have stickly, skinny arms. I was in high school, and they got it for me. I said, all I want for Christmas is a bench press. They did more than that. My mom and stepdad, they bought me a bench press with butterfly attachment to it. So I was doing my butterflies. I had the barbell for my bench press, and I had the leg lifts, And I was serious. They bought me a workout book because they wanted me to know what I was doing. So a lifting book where let me show you this lifting book I have now. Your girl, I'm a Capricorn sun though. I like to know what I'm doing. Strength Training Anatomy. Very, very great book. Somebody hit me on this book like over 10 years ago. And let me just show you what I still got my exercise plan from a personal trainer I had hired. This was like about 8 years ago. And she gave me that. Let me see. Hi, Maria. Were you able to make it? Oh, who is this too? Hold on. Al-Fadi? Al-Fatai Rafa? Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Maria, was you able to make it to my other live? So we have, thank you for double tapping the screen. You see, it shows you like exercises, the proper way to do weight training. So I've always kept a book like this in my possession. I create workout plans for myself, and I recently did it for my daughter. When someone wants to focus on building a certain part of their body, well, I do aspire to be a personal trainer as well. So this is I got to keep something like this in my possession. So they bought me something like this, and I got into it, and they wanted me to train the right way so I didn't injure myself, and that was a great thing they did for me. So I'm returning to fitness. We about to get into this exercise. I pray everyone's had a wonderful day, prosperous day. I hope everybody worked out. If you worked out today, put it in the comments, please. When you working out and exercising, that's you walking in wealth, if you ask me. That's what I call that. You walking in wealth because health is wealth. Maria, what you do? Health is wealth, y'all. So when we realize what all we have inside of us and we want to keep this body temple fit as possible, as mobile as possible, energized as possible, so we can do the work that we're here to do. So I'm about to get started, and I will continue to engage with my chat section as I move through these workouts. I did not do good with my water intake today. I did not. But it's all right. I had days like that sometimes. You can't be hitting on all cylinders every day. I mean, I'm serious. You're not gonna hit on all cylinders every day. You're not gonna be batting 1,000 every day. So I'm about to get started. I'm gonna start with some jumping jacks. Like my Bully Juice video I'll be watching, exercising too. That's a great way to get going for any workout. I've already walked today, 45-minute walk. I went live, but I didn't have good reception. It's a lot of trees out here. And that was my first time going live, so I ended it. I had to end it. And then I did my abs this morning. I posted the short for that. I did not do my yoga like I wanted to this morning because after I did some work on my laptop, I looked up. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, oh my gosh. That's when I went for my walk. So now this is my third workout for today. And a workout don't have to be anything super taxing and strenuous. You do what you feel intuitively led to do for your body, for where you are and what you got going on for yourself. Different modes of movement is going to produce different physique, a different appearance with your physique. Is going to give you a different result. So, some training modalities could make you more slender, quicker, more agile. Others can make you more dense in muscle and stronger, or less, to where you can move quick and swift. So it's just more, you can be more flexible or get more flexibility out of exercise and training. Others is going to offer you more strength in your posterior chain or your core. So it just depends on what you want to achieve or what you feel led to do. But just do something. That's all. If you're going walking every day around your block, that's something. And you know what? Why that's important too? Because it keeps energy moving inside of you. You don't really come up against stagnant energy. When energy gets stagnant inside of us, that can lead to us being stuck in certain things. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we keep our body moving and flowing, you eating consciously and nutritiously, whatever resonates with you, you moving your body, you know what I'm saying? And you doing some form of meditation or some type of spiritual enlightening type of stuff, you're going to be like this. You're going to continue to move forward. You're going to continue to move forward in life. So let's get started. I'm about to set my timer. Yeah, so I got these Afro beats I was trying to play, and I might switch back and forth because they both got a bunch of advertisement on them. But we're going to make it work. I'm about to get started with the jumping jacks. If you come through, I appreciate it. If you double tap the screen, holla at me. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? You here? I appreciate anybody that comes through, work out with me, So I'm about to start the jumping jacks. Nice little warm up. So yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. So far, I started at 192. I think I was in October. On a plant-based diet, I was 192. I'm like 5'9". Well, I claim 5'8", but 5'8", 5'9", right? And I was 192 October when I started Operation Six Pack. And last time I weighed myself, which I don't do often because that can be a little fickle, especially for females. So I said I'll probably weigh myself. 30-second break. I'll probably weigh myself like in a couple weeks. Let me stay clean, keep my diet tight. And I'm thinking about a couple weeks or towards the end of the month, beginning of June, I'll see where I'm at with my weight. But so far, last I checked, I was like I went from 192 to like 167, I believe. So I've lost quite a bit of fat or weight. Next exercise. Ooh, shoulder taps. Yikes. Yikes, why put that on my list? Why put shoulder taps on my list? I want to make sure I'm going to be in view. Can I do 45 seconds of shoulder taps? I was hoping an advertisement didn't come on. Let's go, baby. We got this. Some core work. Woo! I did it. "30-second break." Next, we got high knees. Get the knees up. That's good for core too, or abs, I would say. Because your core is more than just your stomach, in case you didn't know. So this is going to be good for the abs. Get that heart rate up. 45 seconds. Keep the knees up. Ooh. Come on, timer. Come on, baby. Come on now. Please. Oh my God. Woo. 30-second rest. Let me tighten these up. Woo. That did it. That did crack me open. Man. Woo. You gotta love high knees. Woo. So that's one of them exercises. I gotta take more than a 30-second break. Let me do another one. Let me do a minute break. We're gonna improve with this. Oh Lord. I got jump squats next. What was I thinking when I came up with these exercises? But just show you can work out at home, babe. You don't have to be at a gym. Hold on. Man, I'm still catching my breath. You don't have to be at a gym, and you don't need no equipment. We should know that by now. There's people all over YouTube working out at home without equipment. So, all right, I'm good. Woo! What these 45 seconds of jump squats look like? Trying to go as low as I can. Let me turn to the side so you can see. Oh. Woo! Wee, doggy, doggy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I make it? Oh God. It's burning. Oh. It was 2 seconds left, y'all. Oh my God. Oh. I ain't set no timer. I'm gonna let myself recuperate. That was a doozy. Woo! Woo! Oh. Woo! If you're working out with me, which hey, you probably not because it is late. But thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. But I feel perfectly fine. Like I wasn't sleepy, tired. I feel wide awake, unfortunately. So it might be another late night for me. But I have plenty of work to do. Preparing for a client. I'm a life coach, self-love coach, and I have a client. Tomorrow's our first meeting, so I'm preparing myself for that. And
I built a Wix website overnight, and it helped launch my career as a sketch artist.
I just have stuff I can always work on. I just always have stuff I can work on, so I pretty much stay busy all day working. Yeah, but it don't feel like work. It don't feel like work. I have a podcast, so sometimes I write out my message. Sometimes I just flow. Now this is what I do need to find out, because I like to just talk off the top of my head, you know, let my spirit shine through. But I don't want to have all those long spaces in my recording for the podcast, the audio, and I don't know how to. I use my iPhone voice memo to record it, so I need to figure out how can I cut it. So if I do need to stop and think about something or just let something marinate, it's not a long break in between my speaking. So I try to write out what I need to say because Spirit will give me a message. And if I need to look up a word, I love definitions, because a lot of times when we're speaking about things, we say certain words, we don't really know what them words mean. We don't. Or it may mean something that we're right about that, but it can mean something else that can just blow you away. And you be like, wow, that's powerful. I love looking at words. So when I'm speaking or writing, I'll say, I recently was speaking to somebody and I was giving definitions to the words unity and accord. And it was fitting for what we were speaking about. But just looking at those definitions for unity and accord, for example, it just really brought home the message that I was trying to relay to the individual. So yeah, I love words. And I always have work to do, and I love doing that work that I do, which is a part of my purpose. So next we have front lunges. All right, I can feel those. I ain't got to jump up and down. 45 seconds of work. Woo. We getting this money. I don't go to the gym Saturday and Sunday. I don't lift weights Saturday and Sunday. I go Monday through Friday. It's not an ideal split for me, but because I like to go typically for one, Sunday is like the best day of the week to go to the gym. I haven't been to this gym on a Sunday yet, but every gym I've ever been a member to, Sunday it'd be crickets in that boy. You feel me? So it's like from what I've learned, Sunday is an excellent day to go to the gym. So I always try to make sure that's on my schedule. So I might do Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, take a break Wednesday, and then do Thursday and Friday. Or I do Sunday and Monday, take a break Tuesday, or Sunday, Monday, take a break Tuesday, and do Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, or something to that regard, right? Another great day I found out to go to the gym since I've been at this gym, Friday. Crickets in that boy. Every Friday. And I think I know why. Why is gym empty on Friday? Can somebody tell me why is the gym empty on Friday? If you've ever experienced this phenomena, let me know. I think I know why. Because it's a pattern. I always look for patterns. That's just my makeup. But I noticed, I'm like, no one is ever here on Friday. So let me know why people don't work out at the gym on Friday. Next we have, what I said, front lunges, 45 seconds of work. All right, let's go. Oh, hold on. Gotta get my balance. I'm tapping my knee on the floor. Sometimes I don't, but I'm doing it today. Am I in the frame? Yeah. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Get a nice stretch. And my hamstrings and glutes. That wasn't bad at all. 30 seconds. Please, if you're here, double tap the screen, like my video. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. You give love to me, I give it right back to you, baby. Love and light to you. I appreciate you. Yes. You know, good energy all day. But listen, what's next? Oh my gosh. Mountain climbers. It's another banger right there. That's another banger. Set my timer for 45 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna try to go fast as I can. Let me pause that. I don't want my shirt rising up. Breathe. Breathe. It's rising up anyway. Woo, we only 23 seconds in. Woo. You see I'm slowing down. Woo. Oh my gosh. I can't do no more. I'll put that on a minute rest. That's one of them bangers. Mountain climbers. Another good way to do mountain climbers is get you a slides. Something slippery like paper plates maybe. Put your toes on them and you can slide across the carpet, or depending on what type of floor you got, you don't even have to like jog with it or whatever. You can slide with it. You can go real fast that way too. Yeah, really great exercise. Get your heart rate up. Where we at? We on our 7th exercise. Who here, man? Say something to me in the comment section. What's going on? You shy? You can't be shy around here. No. Come on, holler at your girl. Let me know what's going on. What you doing tonight? What you doing tonight? Did you work out today? I had one person answer. Health is wealth. It's either day one or one day. I love that saying because it's so true. I'm a one day do it. I'm a one day start. No. Now is the moment of impact. Today is the day of decision. Today is day one. And you can start with anything. You don't have to be a gut busting. You sweat pouring off your body. It ain't gotta be nothing like that. Just move your body. And be intentional about your movement. Engage that mind to what you're doing in the muscle group you're working on. Go into it with the aim. Why are we doing this? What am I coming up out of this with? You know what I'm saying? What I say the next exercise was? We got some girl push-ups. Now this might not be the proper this may not be the proper name for these push-ups. But when I say girl push-ups, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if this is the proper name. But these are the ones where I'm not doing a full push-up. I'm using my knees. Because I think I can only do about 10 regular push-ups. That might even take me about 45 seconds to get through. Not sure. Maybe I can try it tonight. Yeah, I'm going to do what I can regular. And then when I just can't do anymore, I'm going to switch it over. I think that's a perfect idea. Plus it stretches me and challenges me. Instead of just saying, I can't do. Shouldn't be saying I can't do. That shouldn't be in my vocabulary. So let's do 45 seconds on the clock. Let's go. Let me pull my mat down. Make sure it's in view. All right, Amira, you got this, baby. Got my boy Ronnie Coleman saying light work, baby. Yeah. One more. We got one more. Come on, man. Don't waste no time. Let's go. Woo! What was that, 12? Y'all gotta give me a like for that one. Y'all, we need a minute at least. Y'all gotta like your girl. I did it, y'all. I didn't even think I could do it, but I did. I don't know how many I did, 12, 13. So that's a come up from where I was. Because I thought I could only do 10. I be working them triceps though, heavy. I feel like I'd rather focus a little bit more on my triceps than my biceps. I don't know, I just feel like that kind of balances my arms out the way I want them to be. Go super heavy. I do supersets on them triceps. I do that push down machine, tricep push down at the gym. Then I hit it with a 20-pound overhead single dumbbell press. Kill it. My weight be like, dang, last I think I can remember, which I need to go up now, I already know. Actually, I took that off my regimen. I just changed my regimen up, my routine. But I think I ended at like 117 or something like that with the push down. It was between 110 and 117. And then superset it with a 20 pound single dumbbell overhead press. But when I say crazy pump after that, listen, and it be hurting so bad. Surprisingly, I can really get through it. I can get through it. Like right now, the push-ups, all this right here feels so good. When that lactic acid start building up in the muscles, that pump start coming in. And that's why I think some people lift weights and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Chasing the pump. Because it just feels good. It feels tight. You feel swole. What's next? Woo, now we got rear lunges. Rear lunges, 45 seconds. What exercise is this? This is number 8. So we got like 3, 4 more to do. Work. Rear lunges. Let's get it. All right, let's go. Almost lost my balance, had to use the wall to push myself back up. Let me do a minute break. I just need to catch my breath a little bit more. So now we're moving to exercise number 9. 3 more to go, one of which is just the close out, jumping jacks again. But I was gonna say something. Okay. This message won't resonate with everybody, but I know it's gonna resonate with somebody. We are a part of a great plan, okay? A major plan. And Carlos, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Please like this video, subscribe if you have not done so already. It won't hurt anything. I'm just trying to spread love in the world, share my passions, and evolve in life. That's all. But listen, we're part of a great plan, okay? And you have a purpose in life. You know, if you ever wondered or questioned what it was, no need to do that. Just keep moving forward in life, working on yourself, focusing on yourself. And I promise you, one day you're going to get clarity on what you need to be doing, what you were made for. It's going to come to you with crystal clarity, because you don't find your purpose, but your purpose finds you. So if you out there and you've been wondering, why am I here? Another thing I'm hearing in my spirit is Don't wonder why you went through what you had to go through in life. Don't wonder why you've had to experience the things you've experienced, the heartbreaks, the letdowns, the disappointments, the lack, the pain, any abandonment you may have experienced or felt. It's all for a reason. It's all for a reason. It was all necessary. Necessary for your development, necessary to get you to where you need to be in a place in life where you can be used for God's divine purpose. This ain't no church message. This ain't no Christian message. This is just real life because we're spiritual beings. First off, we're spiritual beings. These bodies are our avatars. These bodies are our vehicles to move about in this dimension. But we are spiritual beings. Okay? So we must know that. That's what's paramount. The spiritual is more real than the natural realm. You take care of something in the spiritual, I'm talking about moving like a real sharpshooter, moving like a real Navy SEAL in the spiritual realm, like a real soldier of war. You take care of something in the spiritual realm, it's only a matter of time before it manifests in the natural realm. And I ain't even talking about like any real, you can do war by just your mindset being elevated over what you may be seeing and experiencing in this natural realm. And you being steadfast and immovable and unshakable and what you believe in your heart or what you want to manifest in this reality. That's some real soldier type stuff. You know why? Because the enemy of fear is going to be at your neck every day trying to knock you off your square. And it's your job, it's our job to keep fear under our foot on its throat. Don't let fear stop you from doing nothing. If it's something in your life that you feel like you want to overtake, you want to overthrow, you want to have victory or dominion over, but you keep getting this fear or trepidation or anxiety, do it anyway. Let me show you something. It's not there. Hold on. This book, I'm always going to share some books. Your girl is an avid reader. Like, I love to read. What'd that say? Feel the fear and do it anyway. By Susan Jeffers. When I was in my healing journey, Scott, what's up, my brother? When I was on my healing journey, God put this book in my hand. And when God put this book in my hand, I knew a time was approaching my life where I was going to have to come out. I was going to have to show myself. Come out, show yourself. I couldn't really do that before then. Gap teeth, my locks is different. I don't have them old well-manicured locks. No, intentionally. I did my own locks, and I wanted my locks to be as unique as I am. But they're different. I'm different. And that's a beautiful thing. That's another thing we need to learn to embrace. We are gods. We are different manifestations of God on this earth. And I'm telling y'all that now, and it's the truth. It's the truth. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Where we at? Mountain climbers, girl push-ups, rear lunges. Oh my gosh. I gotta do burpees. And I ain't talking about the partial burpees. I usually do partial burpees, but tonight I'm pushing myself. I'm getting all the way on that flow, and I'm going to jump my tail up in the air at the end. So that's what we about to do. Let me position this camera so y'all can see I'm not playing. I'm literally about to do these burpees the right way. And I said the right way because this is the way we used to do them back in the day. They got different variations now. I ain't never heard of the partials and the military ones or whatever they call them, Navy SEALs. I don't know. But we used to get down on the ground and we used to have to hop up. And I'm going to tell you this. One version, you're going to exert a little more energy, which means you're going to burn a little more fat, calories. So you be the judge of what you want to do. Sometimes I do the partials. But tonight, we doing the full-blown, old-school, burpee style going on up in here tonight. 45 seconds on the clock. And we about to put that work in. 45 seconds. Woo! Feeling it. Woo! No timer. I ain't setting no timer. I'm gonna catch my breath. Let me tell you. If you want to lose some weight, if you want to lose some fat, burpees gonna get you together. They gonna get you all the way right. They gonna get you all the way right. Man, I'm still breaking, catching my breath. But I'm about to see what workout I have next. Okay. We got regular squats. I was trying to think of a different variation I can do. Because I did the jumping squats. Probably just go ahead. I do spread my legs out kind of far because I messed up my knees some years back lifting weights. I didn't have on the proper shoes for legs. I was doing lunges, walking lunges. I messed up both of my knees back to back. And I kept going. That was the problem. Like, I didn't stop when I felt pain. I kept going and it cost me. My soles was too cushiony. I lost my balance. Now, you won't catch me in no cushiony shoes on leg day. I'm going to have on my Puma. The Pumas is made like Converse, high top Converse. They real flat on the insole. I mean, yeah, it's like no arch support for real. And it's flat, hard rubber bottom. Those my leg day shoes for now. And I don't have to worry about losing my balance or nothing crazy. Or losing that power. You know, when you're doing like some type of pressing motion or something, you want the energy to hit like the floor or something hard and then bounce back up. Like I'm a scientist. In my mind, I just see the energy moving like that. But when you got on cushiony shoes, it kind of weakens that force. When it get down into the sole part of the shoe, it kind of weakens that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to press up hard from a hard surface or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some Amira logic. Let's go to Squats, 45 seconds of work. I'm pressing through my heels, going down as far as I can, which is pretty darn low. Pretty darn low. And this is how I do my barbell squats in the gym on the Smith machine. I go down pretty low, but when the weight get heavier, I don't, because it kind of, my knees start tripping. So I go parallel. But when I'm starting out, I'm all the way down. And it feels so good in the glutes because you're getting a nice stretch in the glutes. Next, we got some side lunges. I need a refill. Maybe next time I go live, I'll play my Afrobeats instrumental from the YouTube music for the background music. Because I noticed there's not that many advertisements coming through now. It's been playing for a while. But starting out, both of those videos had a pretty good amount of advertisement. So what I say was next? Side lunge. Ooh, this one. It'd be hard for me to go low with these. I don't know why. Ooh. It's like a stretch, really good stretch. Inner thigh. Well, oh wow, we made it to the end. How long have I been streaming? Wow, that's dope. I think an hour is an adequate amount of time for a workout. Let me see. It don't show how long I've been on for here. I want to thank anybody that came through the Rock It Out With Your Girl to be a support. I appreciate you. And I do talk about spiritual things. And you know, it's in my bio. I don't have anything to hide. You know, I'm not about to be the one to tell you to go to church. No, I used to go to church. I'm not gonna be the one preaching like that. But I'm gonna speak the truth, because that's what I do. That's what I've been called to do, and I'm walking in my purpose today. I don't fear, you know, I no fear with that, because I'm on assignment now. I'm on assignment. I've been enlisted, you know what I'm saying? So my life is different than it used to be. My life is all about the Most High. The Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm pointing up, but really the Most High is right here. Yeah. So I'm still filtering out a lot of programming where that's concerned. But a lot of those gestures and statements, soon those will be bywords. I won't be saying stuff like that no more, because the Most High is right here. right here. So let me go ahead, get my spirituality, self-love, fitness, and lifestyle. My lifestyle. That's what I Am a Mirror is about. Check out my bio. If you haven't read my bio, check out my bio. Check it out. Follow me on Spotify, the Divine Frequency Podcast. Follow me there. I have 5 episodes up. I'll be recording another one very soon. I allow myself to be led by a spirit. You know, when I feel a burning inside my spirit to come forth with a message, that's what I do. But I'm really trying to even show up a little more frequently because I do know I have a lot of other projects going on. I'm finishing another major project, and it's really almost coming to a close. So a lot is going to open up for me when this project is complete. And I try to touch all my projects, at least a little, you know, throughout the week. Some I do every day. But soon I will be dropping another podcast episode. All right, let's close this out. Like I said, thank you for joining me. I appreciate the love, the support. I appreciate the comments. If you just stop by, wave. If you tap the screen twice. If you subscribe to my channel, I appreciate you. Nothing but love. Is there anything else I need to say? Nope. Getting a little tired though. So I'm glad this is the last exercise, quite honestly. Let me set this timer. Yeah, it's time for me to sit down somewhere. Take a little break. So I've been on the move, man, for hours. And I sat out, ate my snack. So I really wasn't hungry, you know. I'm still eating my spring rolls I made Wednesday. I prepped, you know, the ingredients. So when I'm ready, I make like 2 or 3. And it's pretty much a raw meal except for the tofu. And I made me some crumbled tofu tonight because I really didn't have a taste for the spring rolls. But I want to kind of switch it up because they taste really good. That sauce is busting I made. So my daughter made a salad like yesterday, and I cooked up some tofu, like crumbled it up, cooked it up, like ground tofu style, you know. And I'm gonna just add that to my salad for, you know, more protein. Cause I'm just in the mood for lightness today, light eating today. I didn't really feel the need to do too much with the diet. And today is day 1 of, like I said, reeling it all the way in, getting a little more pinpoint, needle tip, accurate with my diet because I gotta get over this hump. I feel like I'm losing stomach fat, belly fat, but it's really slow at this point. Slow down a bit, and I need to rev it back up. Like, scratch that. Rewind. I want to take that out, but I'm not. I want to go ahead and rev it up a little bit so we can get a little more fat. And then it's like, I thought by now I would be further along in my 6-pack journey. And then I'm like, gosh, I'm not really where I thought I was going to be. And it can get discouraging sometimes. But my spirit say, okay, what you going to do? You still at it. Like every day, stay focused on the 6-pack. Don't get discouraged. It's going to come through one day. One day I'm going to lift my shirt up. I love to check my abs first thing in the morning. They be looking so good. First thing in the morning, before I eat anything, I do my ab exercises on an empty stomach, you know what I'm saying? And they be looking so good. But as soon as I get them eating on stuff, reality hit. I'm like, dang, we got a lot more work to do. So yeah, that's where we at. I'm about to set this timer for 45 seconds. Prayerfully, by June 20th, first day of summer. Wait, I think the first day of summer is June 21st. Yeah, June 21st, Gemini season. I will be, or I would have made a little bit more progress in my six-pack journey to where I feel a little more satisfied. 45 seconds on the clock. As soon as I start advertising.
Really? $200 to be that family? You're better off at Topgolf, where you and your family can have a good time at a fair price. No argument there.
That 45 seconds, baby. It be feeling like forever sometimes. Oh my gosh. I keep cutting my eyes looking at the timer. Bug, bug, bug! I did it. Your girl had another successful workout. Pat myself on the back. Made another deposit in my bank account for my health. Yeah, it's a beautiful feeling. So I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to drink a lot of water. My throat dry. Drink a lot of water, and I might watch a YouTube video, and then get back to work. Cause I'm not even sleepy, y'all. I'm not sleepy, so I'm gonna be up for a little while. Remember to let your light shine, because you are divine. Let your light shine, because you are divine. Don't try to hide. Don't run from yourself. Don't feel ashamed, embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? We all have been through something. We all got a story to tell, one way or another, somehow. And we all got a divine purpose. So let your light shine, baby. You're a manifestation of God right here on this earth. And you are beautiful inside and out. All right? And another thing I got to say, see what you want to see. Think about that statement. I'm out.